everybody. So we're gonna react to one of Foodie Beauty's latest.
About marriage with viewers? What are you talking about?
So
The tables have heard on reaction channels?
I went ahead a little bit.
Is wheelchair season in? Hi, who's next?
Talking about wheelchairs again.
My favorite zodiac sign? I don't know, but not mine.
That's funny.
God, Aries is my least favorite. Malibu Barbie.
Okay, she's saying hi to everybody.
Smoke probably here and there, yeah. I mean, I probably have to, I guess. And then the wheelchairs have to stop. The wheelchairs are insane. Me hosting a wheelchair in her bed.
Yeah, she really is doing.
If you record podcasts and video,
I lost it.
Remotely with Riverside, your content will look and sound so good, no one will.
Alright, looks like we went on to the next video. So, right. I think I need to go back. I need to go back.
I'm reflecting this morning, and you're going to hear all about it.
Sorry about that.
Hi, size queen. I forgot my free fucking water. Dang it. Well, won't be going for a walk because of that.
All right. Like you was gonna go for a walk
much
anyway.
Of this month's paycheck was wired to a payday loan office in Lachine.
Yeah, so everybody's wondering what's going on with Foodie Beauty because she claims to be moving to some posh new place. And it's more than what she's paying now. Everybody knows she has bad credit, so everybody's wondering if it's in fact real. Oh, hi, drunk. Welcome back. Yeah, so there's a new one coming out. Oh, nice! You got invested in the drama. Sweet. So we're watching another one now. So I don't know how much you know what's going on, but so the latest is now that supposedly she's getting a new place that she's moving, and yeah, nobody believes it. So there's speculation that either her aunt might be moving in with her, that she went to a payday loan, or now the newest one is that she didn't even go see this unit, and maybe she's getting scammed by some Nigerian prince. So who knows? And everybody's pretty much telling her to not move anything, just burn it all, because it's all either stained with some kind of bodily fluid, cat hair, or leftover food. Maybe Maggie juice, who knows? Does she have a new man? Oh boy, we don't know, because every time she comes on, she's talking about somebody else. Supposedly there's some Tony guy. Then the newest one was some guy supposedly pulled her over while she was driving, asked for her number. Then on another live, she actually called him, and then he's like, "Who are you?" So everybody's saying he was just made up, or who knows. So yeah, we don't know. So she might actually be getting scammed. But apparently they doxed the place that she found, so there's some evidence of where she supposedly might be moving to. It's some 5-bedroom place. Honestly, I don't think she's going anywhere. So anyway, if that management company got wind of how she destroyed the place she's in now, they would revoke any kind of approval for sure. She's trashed the place she's in, like trashed it. It was in really good condition. She was there for 2 years. She's still living there now. It's sort of like a townhouse, I guess. A 2-level place. The carpets are disgusting. She keeps plopping down on a chair in her kitchen on the tiles. So now the tiles in the kitchen are busted too. So, Drunk, how much have you watched on the Foodie Beauty? So I was gonna pull up the video here. I was watching this, see what we got. Because apparently she's saying that public
no wheelchairs.
I
love
anything.
Alfredo. I have to be in the mood for it because Alfredo.
Oh, how did it get trashed? Well, simply because she's well, to put it nicely, she's a pig. I mean, she doesn't take care of anything. She doesn't clean. She doesn't. Uh, she just. Have you really watch her live streams? You could get a glimpse into her bedroom, how she lives. Basically, they have a what they call a box mountain in the back of the kitchen. Anytime she orders anything, the box never leaves the house. Amazon orders anything at all, the box literally just goes onto a growing pile of what they call now box mountain. And then she asked the question when she says she's gonna move. So guys, do you think I should use the box mountain, use the boxes? I should just get all new boxes. I don't even know how this is a question. Uh, yeah, so I don't watch her either anymore because I just can't. I watch the recaps usually because they're pretty funny. I'm looking for something different to I think watch because I'm kind of getting over her. She's becoming too repetitive. But like I said last time, it's sort of like when you see a bad car accident, it's hard to look away. So yeah, I don't think she has a new man. The thing is that she's also catfishing a lot of the guys that she meets online because she posts these really heavily edited pictures, which she actually looks okay. Oh, is she? Okay, well I don't wanna snipe her. That wouldn't be cool. But we can maybe pull it up. Won't snipe her though. Ah, that wouldn't be nice. But anyway, yeah, so she's are you watching her? 'Cause like I said, I can't bother anymore. She's a little too repetitive for me. Oh yeah, well, or catfishing, or whatever you're going to call it, where she'll post these. Well, she uses apparently the Samsung phones have a really good filter on it that you can set when you're doing taking pictures and doing video. So I'll think about it. See if I sniper. I don't know if it's my thing, but yeah. Anyway, so she uses a Samsung built-in filter that literally shaves off like 50 to 100 pounds off her, to the point where there's Reddit and Kiwi Farms. I don't know if you have that website. They actually post the photos of her, like the real one, when her roommate takes it. So by the way, she lives with her ex-boyfriend who she cheated on, who is who lives in the next room, who suffers from something or another. I think he's going to be transitioning. Um, yeah, and then when they use his phone to do anything, she literally grows like 3 extra chins. It's amazing. And then she was like, "Oh, I don't use filters. I don't do anything." Okay, hon. Yeah. So they say, "Sure, Jen. No filters on that girl." So I mean, whatever. I mean, almost everybody uses filters. That's not even the point. The point is like, it is so obvious. And then she keeps lying about her weight. Not that I care, but it's apparently that's a topic of discussion because people want her to get well. But oh, speaking of, like they brought it up again because there's another girl that was in this sort of same type of genre where these kind of overweight. I don't even say overweight anymore. They're pretty obese women who have channels and yeah, I said fat fishing. That's the thing. Well, this is the thing. It's up for debate how much she weighs because she claims she's 342. She's about. The rumor is she's about 5'1" to 5'2" inches, and no matter which calculation you do, there's no way she's only 340. She has to be at least 450. I mean, what do you think when you see her? The thing is, she carries all her weight in her midsection, and when you look at her straight on, she doesn't look that big, but it's her side profile that you really see like where she carries the weight. And they okay, so what I was saying is there's these other girls that have their channels. One just died recently. She's Life by Jen. She was bedbound. She was so far gone. Yeah, yeah. And then yeah, so Amberlyn was another one who has a similar channel. She's been ballooning too up in weight. You know what? I should pull up a thing to show you. I think this will be. Foodie. All right. I don't know if you can see this, but this is an example of here where she's filtered. That's what she actually looks like. I'll give you another one. Yeah, it's that. There you go. So it's pretty drastic. You know the stuff that she's doing. Oh, she's more than. Oh yeah, 420. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so if you look at any of her, like the side by sides, you compare, like the filters, they're going overtime. No, I know nobody's body shaming. What it is people are just fed up. It's like, girl, like just own it, or like it's sort of like just insulting people by underestimating their intelligence. You know? Yeah. So she had I don't know if she had a hysterectomy, a full hysterectomy, and then supposedly she's not taking a hormone replacement therapy, so she kind of started really thinning out, and then she shaved her head. But then there's rumors that because she's got her, she's overweight, she's got the heart condition, she's because she has to be on blood thinners, hence she can't be on hormone therapy. I don't even know what the real story is. There's a lot of rumor. She knows fully, right? I think she's just like over living anyway, and just wants to put herself in an early grave at this point. Because all she does is have her edibles. Well, at least she's not drinking like she used to. Because sometimes she'd go on these binges and live stream, and those were pretty wild. Those live streams she used to do. She got into a lot of trouble for those. If you see this girl drunk, oh my gosh, go look at some of her older videos when she's had a few. So uh, yeah, other than that, she was eating. I've never seen someone do this. I think was it a week or two ago. So she eats right through the night after she has her she has her edibles, and then the other day she was sitting there with a jar of fluff and dipping like chocolate bars into it. Like how is that even possible? Like one or the other, fine, whatever. But like the combo together, that's like a coronary just in the making right there. That's what I'm saying. I'm not, I don't watch this girl because I find her, particularly mesmerizing. But she's such a train wreck that, like I said, you can't look away. It's when they say truth is stranger than fiction. Yes, she was. Look up the video again. It's not that old. I could probably find you a picture, but she was literally on camera, dipping the chocolate bar into the fluff and eating it. That's how this girl rolls. Like go big or go home. It was a sight to see. Or she'll devour like two meals while she's waiting for her dinner to get ready. That's the best one. It's like, okay, well, I'm cooking dinner, but while I cook dinner, oh yeah, put the chicken in the oven. Then she just raids the fridge and just eats everything. By the time she's the food is ready, you think she'd already finished eating, but she just began. That was the appetizer. So, and I don't know if it's because she's doing so many edibles that she doesn't realize like she's getting the munchies that bad. Because there's also people who say that they didn't even think that she's a binge eater. So yeah, I was playing around with it. So there's a software that I was looking at, OBS. I'm just having trouble getting it to sync up because if I try to pause something, I don't know. I have to figure out how to do that. But I'm working on it though. Definitely working on it because I know it's this is not the right way to do it. You're right about that for sure. I could definitely illustrate better what I'm talking about. I have to line up all the. You know what? I should do the best of the funniest moments of Foodie Beauty, the compilation. So in case anybody doubts how crazy she is. So yeah, yeah. There's yeah. Go. It's worth it. Well, she's dipping those bad boys right into the jar. No holding back. So I have to tell you some other things too. So we have little doggy in the background there, living her best life. So what else? What's the video now? What is she doing now? Well, let's see her live. Okay. Not gonna swipe her.
Influencers. Who an influencer?
Oh, there she goes. She's smoky again. Oh, are you? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm not sniping her literally, but I pulled her up to live right now. So now she's denying that she's an influencer. 1 minute, it's she owes whatever is convenient for her. Who eats it? Like she literally eats it like that. I couldn't believe it. She does. Oh, she has some other interesting things she does when she's not burping, farting, picking her nose on camera, among other things. That's just not even. That's not even the worst of it. The more I could do the marshmallow thing, watch her do that, but some of the other stuff is beyond me.
I could probably park on the. Oh my god.
So there we go again. So she's smoking a blunt now. So we know that she's not going to get anything done today at all. Oh, she's got more boxes behind the sofa now. Do you know what? When I first discovered fluff, when I was young, I actually liked it. But this was like years and years and years ago. But I got over it really quickly. I haven't had fluff in 20 years. Although, if you wanted to, they say the combination between Nutella and fluff is supposedly good. Or if you make a Nutella, peanut butter, and fluff sandwich, that combo is supposed to be not bad. Oh, she's actually talking about hormone replacement therapy right now. Oh, you never tried marshmallow fluff? Yeah, I mean, do you like marshmallows? If you do, then yeah, try it maybe. If you can get a small bottle, maybe I don't know. But it's definitely probably like horrible for you. There's nothing in it that would be anything redeeming of nutritional value. She's blitzed already. Okay. If you have a sweet tooth, you might like it. If not, then I wouldn't even make it my mission to try it. Then I don't know.
I noticed different edibles.
So she's going on about edibles. Yeah, you could do that. S'mores or something for sure. Yeah. You know what? Well, I mean, I think you said you're from down south, right? Um, I don't know how much you guys would be into. Oh yeah, so she hasn't in a while, but when she does, when she gets drunk, she goes hard. Like she'll have a couple bottles of wine on camera, and she starts getting pretty interesting. Oh, St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, okay. I thought you said you were in SoCal. Okay. Is that it? Is that okay? So you guys are allowed to have fires on there, aren't you? Like I'm talking about in the backyard, like a bonfire. Because that'd be something then. Because the weather's changing. It's starting to the leaves started to fall over here. Fall is upon us. Isn't it today or yesterday? Today's the official first day of fall, I think. St. Louis. Mm. I'm kind of scrolling through her video because she's so dry. Oh, okay. Because I know some regions they don't allow it, right? Because they don't want the forest fires going on with all the problems in so many places. I know even in Canada we have if you go out east or you go out west, you get most of the forest fires. There's restrictions on it. Would you do s'mores on the barbecue? Because I don't know if that would be the same thing. That's mm, I don't know how people watch this for hours. So like I bless the reaction channels because they sit through this and then they give you the rundown of what happened. Oh, she's getting higher and higher by the minute. Oh, microwave Schwartz. Okay, well that's you should post a video of that. I want to see how you do s'mores in the microwave. You can buy those s'mores kits too, right? Where it comes with everything you need, like the crackers and or what are they? Is it graham crackers? All right. Okay.
That's so weird to me. Like that, I don't know. I guess I take my abilities up for stuff like that for granted. I guess.
How is it you're planning on moving, Foodie Beauty, and you're not packing anything? Are you really moving?
Don't hold on so long.
Yeah, so a lot of people commenting that they think that the new home is a scam.
Anyway, just, I don't know. I have a lot going on. I have to think tomorrow. Not just that, but
Oh, okay. There you go. We're gonna get you hooked before you know it. Oh, she's got so much to do. Poor thing. Come on, Foodie Beauty. If you got so much to do, come on, get up and start doing it. I want to see you move some boxes.
I'm not usually sure. Please say I'm sleeping.
Yeah, she's not speaking clearly anymore. She's blitzed. She's greened out for sure.
When did you get back here? I don't know when I'm gonna get for my nails. Yeah, probably just gonna get screwed. Or maybe.
Yeah, I like Shanta's legal counsel told her not to get the stiletto nails anymore. I'm gonna have to agree with her on that. The stilettos don't work for her. Yeah, the oval or almond. I agree. Chantal's legal counsel. You're on the ball. Yeah, I agree. No square or stiletto. I like this person's username. Totally real boyfriend. Aren't they all? All our boyfriends are real.
No, I didn't even open this bill because I broke the heart. I have to figure that out. Well, I don't think I can drink. I don't want to drink, especially if I'm feeling this way.
Yeah, don't drink Foodie Beauty. It's not gonna end well at all. Yeah, you're falling down the rabbit hole with me. Don't worry, Junk. We're in this together now. I'm reading some of her commentary here. Yeah, see, everybody's saying don't drink. Yeah, well, you should be pissed if you get catfished or someone else shows up because it's your time and it's also like I don't get it. What do people think that if they're gonna catfish someone that you're not gonna get found out? Like how many people post pictures of themselves like that when they're 10 years younger, 20-year-old pictures? It's like why? What's the point? Or like these super filtered images that look nothing like you. I'm not saying don't, you can go ahead edit a little, but still keep it like in the realm of some reality. You know what I mean? But yeah, I wouldn't be happy either if I met somebody online and they look nothing like their picture. But it's so common. Oh my god. And I think I hate to say this, but I think women are worse for it than men. I think men tend to more lie about their height. Where women just, they do these angles with where let me show you like the women the angles are always up here, so like literally they're like 50 pounds lighter and it's like okay, and then you see them, it's like whoa. uh, just this is definitely burner account fake pic and everything, just so you know. Oh yeah, that's fine. I mean, you're not on a dating website lying to anybody, right? So I get it, like people who make up like otherwise for whatever reason online, they want to be, not show them their real self or their avatars. That's different. It's all different matter when you're actively engaging with someone who you're trying
This is
to
why I need to get my
court.
life together before worrying about the relationship. What the fuck am I even thinking?
Yeah, Foodie
I
Beauty,
have
what are you
no shit
thinking?
together. But will I ever have my shit together?
No, you're not gonna have your shit together, Foodie Beauty, ever.
Are they abusers?
Yeah, I'm sure you've met women like that. Yeah, I've had the opposite where men didn't like I was dating online and they wouldn't believe me. They're like, send me like a live picture right now. It's like really like what kind of like baggage do you have?
None that are noticeable. For you.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna use.
Who wants to get doxxed? I mean, like this girl, this Foodie Beauty, her that other girl I was telling you about last time, where the one that Nader lives with now, she got doxxed. So rumors she lost her job over it. She got doxxed, her work got doxxed, everything got doxxed.
But it might be the best solution.
I mean, Foodie Beauty will never get a job in her life. So she's doing this chewing inside of her mouth thing like this. So people are contemplating that she's on some kind of drugs because this is a new thing she's been doing. Some kind of twitch.
I thought abuse was
So yeah, people think she's back on coke or she's doing something else. Because I've never done coke, but they see people do coke. They have like that throat drip and they keep coughing, and they keep itching their nose or scratching their nose. Yeah, for sure.
Candice Michelle.
I wouldn't want to get doxxed either. She is dead on the inside. She is unhappy. I mean, how could you be happy if
I'm gonna finish
every day
this.
you wake up, this is your life? You basically go on live and then you get high and until you eat and pass out and then do it all over again, rinse and repeat. She keeps talking about everything she's gonna do, and she doesn't do any of it. See that cough thing she does? Is that a coke thing? Do you know? Yeah, alive and dead at the same time. She's an oxymoron. Well, that's because I think she's manic depressive, so she gets those highs and lows, you know.
We get our boxes from the grocery stores. A lot of people do that.
But Foodie Beauty, you have like a million boxes in your kitchen.
What's all this growing out of my skull? Look at SJ.
Oh, so she keeps talking about S Jam. That's another character in her universe.
Should I shave my head?
S Jam's in her chat. So he's a bit of a, I don't know. Some people think he's a simp for her. They actually met up in real life.
I'm not leaving anything behind.
Well, I think they think because it's coke, because she's been known to do coke,
BB's Middle Eastern
and she does that.
kitchen.
She does the nose scratching,
Like a freshly hatched chicken.
and I don't know what else to coke. I don't know. I've never taken coke. I don't know
Cobra.
what the telltale signs are.
Did anyone else see Madonna see a dead? It's turning into a pixie. What is it? I need fiber to open this page.
Well, that's it. She actually has. She was. If you go back to her old videos, where she was more doing the eating videos and stuff like that, she lost a lot of subscribers due to her antics, and because she's putting zero effort into her content. She does. She can be engaging.
You guys don't know me. You think you do. That's what pisses me off. That's
Saying,
the crux
you
of
guys
everything.
don't know me. Well,
You know what makes me annoyed sometimes is just have enough sometimes of people thinking they know me, and they really don't. And I shouldn't care about that.
but that's the thing is, I think she's asthmatic
And a
too.
lot
She's
of the
not
time I
supposed to
don't,
be
but sometimes
smoking.
I do.
She's not supposed to be smoking, but she does. And usually she's not smoking like this. Most of the time she's doing edibles.
People pretending they know me.
So I don't think it's a smoker's
Right?
cough.
SJM, I fucking hate that.
I think her and SGM should just
Fucking
get a
fucker who
room.
wrote the article. She does cocaine on her stream. Suck my balls.
Your fupa balls, yes. I just want people to suck it.
Oh
She
my
is
God,
38,
follow
I believe.
yes.
Well, how old do you think she is? Yeah, she's 38. That's what I know her to be. That's why people are always commenting like at her age, like she looks a lot older.
Remember I raged when I went on panel. Why did I even do that? CJ and MFW.
She's second guessing why she went on panel. It's because you're impulsive, Chantal. You're very impulsive.
And I couldn't defend myself because I was.
No, I'm not playing. She's legit 38. No, she is 38.
Slowly try to make it look like he was innocent.
Like,
When I always wanted to fix it, like,
not to say my age or anything, but I'm older than her, so that's the thing is they're seeing the de-evolution of her. She's destroying herself. That's what's sad.
Oh,
Yeah, she does look 50. I agree. I don't know. And the thing is, when you're younger, you can get away with a lot more. But when she touches 40, it's gonna hit her hard. It's gonna hit her. See, she's doing that inside. Yeah, I know too. 6-year-old women who look way better. You see, if you're still watching her, watch when she does that chewing on the inside of her lip. Well, I mean, the gray is, I don't know. Maybe you're right. It does look gray from here. That she's got like some white going through there. But I mean, some people do premature gray, right?
These are with the feathers.
She's so boring when she's this high. She's gonna start losing traction soon. And she's gonna be like, I gotta go, guys, and then she'll come back on later. She's chewing her inside of her mouth again. That has to be something.
Try to justify, you know. You wouldn't spend a thought looking at dog food. Why bother with YouTube food? It's true, S-Jam.
She
Okay,
seems
S-Jam was Claire Claw. What are we gonna do, S-Jam?
okay. So her and SGM seems to be having a conversation on this live thing, which is weird. They collaborated the other day. So do people support her behavior? Tell her to change. Oh, so the her supporters in the ones that tell her that while they're supportive, they call that her hug box. Because whenever she wants approval, she goes to her hug box and they tell her, "It's okay, Chantal. You get him, girl. You got it, right? You got this." But but then she's got the haters who tell her how it is, and she just blocks them. So that's how it is. Or some of them try to in a nice way tell her, encourage her to change, but usually they'll end up getting blocked too.
Speaking his horn at me now. I'm being harassed. Eat shit!
S Jam. So he's in the chat. If you watch the chat, he's making appearance there. So he's
Okay.
he looks like they could be related. Like it's her brother. It's so funny. So basically, he drove all the way from somewhere in Ontario, drove by her place in I think Ottawa or Gatineau, wherever she lives, and then she claimed that he was like harassing her. Then they went back and forth. There was a bunch of lives and then rages, and then now they met up just a few days ago in a hotel. And we don't know what happened. We don't know if they met up because they were making OnlyFans content. We don't know if we met up because SJam is cloud chasing. We don't know. All we know is that she got him pretty drugged up. So people were worried about him getting home. But he's got a drinking problem. Look him up. He's got a channel too. S Jam. He's another character to add to the plot. So it gets interesting. But it seems like they're yeah, she's got OnlyFans. If you Google naked pictures of Chantal on Google and go to images, you'll find some interesting pictures of her. But if you want to keep your vision intact, read the fine print before you go there and venture there. Unless you're into that kind of stuff, then go have at it. But I warned you. Yeah, but so that OnlyFans thing too, she keeps promising to make content on it for her subscribers or her members, and
How
she's
dare you
not.
touch the sangria, Kia? I look like a hedgehog. I look like Rexy.
She kind
Yeah,
of
there
does.
was a pit bull with him.
Yeah, go see it. Go just you're in this rabbit hole now. Go big or go home drunk. That's it. That's what you gotta do.
No,
You can't just half-ass this. Don't be a quitter. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it. I'll tell you that. Let's just say no.
The neighbor is not hot whatsoever. And his girlfriend was this big, so her needing more room is probably bullshit. But if he really had a problem with me, he didn't say it, so that makes him a pussy.
Maybe he was polite and didn't want to insult you.
Hi, Emily!
She always
Not
twists
my
everything
singing,
to
yeah.
how she wants it to be seen. Aisha, he said F is on my thought. He may have deleted
This
it,
is
but I
what
saw it.
happens. This is what
Oh
happens.
wow! So they're talking.
Start out as
So they're talking about her roommate now, the ex-boyfriend. His name is Pete, the one who's planning on becoming a woman, I guess, transitioning. So apparently, they're saying that he actually said "F Islam" on his live. So apparently, he's a bit of a character too. I don't watch him. I can't. He just yells at the camera all the time, and he's got the personality of a doorknob. They call him her pet because apparently he can't really do anything for himself. He just lives with her. She pays for everything. I don't know if that's her attrition to him because like they were together before and then she cheated on him. And I know like he had financially helped her in the past. They met in high school, and now she just lives with him. But he doesn't really come out of his room. He's like a little hobbit in the cave. He just stays there all day, goes live every now and then, and he argues about U.S. politics.
As a normal person.
When he
Yeah,
has,
people-
I guess, ponies,
Let
little ponies,
yourself
Muppet
get-
ponies or whatever in his room
Because
collection.
I really believe, I don't know. Do you guys believe in that? Like, nobody can get to you if you don't let them? I mean, come on.
Nobody can get to you if you don't let them.
I don't know. I guess that's the whole stoicism thing. I hate stuff. I hate philosophy.
So if you hate philosophy, why do you
The little
why do you
shark
try
thing
to
surprised me 50
why do you try to
years.
even? Is the question.
It's healthy to take your rage and bitterness on peace. No, it's not.
No,
I
don't take it out on
fucking
Pete. How about you
No, I
handle it like a
didn't.
mature
What did I
woman?
say here?
Her chat is not healthy.
I was like, I was gonna cook supper, but I'm gonna rage first. So
Oh,
just
I'm
just
sure
make
you can
nachos.
find it. I'm gonna check.
My stoicism era.
Oh.
I'm bad at ignoring the people that hate it. I don't let people take up space in my head. I don't let people lay in my mouth. I didn't rage up. Look at my head.
I found one right away on Twitter. I don't know if I can show this though. I think, yeah, I don't think I can show this on YouTube.
Do you not have
But
it? No, we're not ordering any more food.
Yeah,
What do you
Reddit
guys-
has them
what-
and Twitter
what do you
has
guys think I
them.
should do about ordering food?
Oh, she's talking about ordering
Let's see,
food
let's-
again.
you know what,
Priorities,
ordering food
of
isn't
course.
bad. If you think about it,
Reddit has it. Reddit has a few.
how much does it cost to order food every day? $100? Let's say $80 a day.
You gonna have nightmares? Yeah. Twitter, they let that stuff on Twitter, and on Reddit. I'm seeing some stuff on Reddit. There was more before. Maybe some of it got taken down, but I'm seeing enough there. I'm checking right now. Maybe you have to. Let's see if I can get you my Twitter post. I don't know. I don't think it's letting me. Oh, I'm not signed into Twitter on my phone, so I'm not sure, and it's not telling me. It just it was tagged at Chantel_Serolt, but I don't know what the tweet is. Type in Chantal nudes into Google. See, you probably get a link from there.
Can two people eat? How much does it cost two people to eat at the grocery store? I'm trying to justify eating out every single day.
You can't justify eating out every day. Foodie Beauty.
Nachos loaded with olives.
Oh gosh.
Stop ordering food. I know it's a lot.
Yeah, she orders a lot of food.
Oh.
Nothing happening in her life at all.
It's going to rage.
There's no rages. Probably more interesting things in her comments.
No, the jar sauces are not comparable, but they're not bad. Like the butter chicken sauce, there's one brand of jar sauce. It's not too bad.
Oh yeah, so
Um,
I might give up to Swift for action. Oh, okay. Well, you'll find it. Don't worry. When you're not looking, it'll come. Just change a couple of the
Anyway.
words that you're looking for. There's a few I saw where she's topless. There's one where she's bent over like a dog. There's
Yeah, I'm
one.
not gonna cut it out completely. No, it's just not realistic. And the type of lifestyle.
No, she's been shaving her head now for I think I want to say about a year, but I'm not 100% sure. Something like that, because she used to use these hair fibers before, and she's proud that every time she slept over at a guy's house, she would leave all like the dark like hair fibers all over the pillowcases, and that was her flex. Uh, she thinks that's funny. I'd be mortified, and if I were the guy, I'd be like, "What the hell is that on my pillow? Like all this black, like just nastiness all over my pillowcase. Oh my gosh." Yeah, she's got nothing to say at all. So she expects her chat to carry her whole like live streams. If you watch, are you still watching her live? Because you'll see that she's starting to like really nod off. She's getting she's getting high. She's too relaxed now.
When I get mad at everybody, you're just really just mad at yourself.
Yeah, I think she should be mad at herself.
Did you mad at your hair strange?
I can't. She's incoherent now.
Montreal, they're calling.
Yeah, hair fibers. So basically,
ads.
it's like oh gosh, the tricks that women do. Okay, so basically, the hair fibers are like a spray. So when her hair was thinning, she was sprayed on her balding or thinning areas, and it like mimics real hair. But obviously, they come out, they fall out, right? 65-inch. Well, that's what people were saying when supposedly that guy pulled her over to ask her for a number. Where they think, oh, maybe they saw her face was pretty, and then when she got out of the car, they saw the rest of her. Well, someone said, well, no, her whole head would have taken up the whole window anyway. Some people are really mean to her.
It just feels weird to be moving.
She's talking about moving, but I don't believe it. I think she got evicted. I really think she got evicted from the place.
Did anyone post their whole life on YouTube like that?
Wow, S-Jam is right up in her track. They should get married.
It was just
Really? Yeah, I think that's the thing is men are hating it up, but the thing is this. I don't know if you know this about her because we haven't discussed this, but she's got. Well, let's start here. If you have you heard of the term fupa? If you haven't, it's a fat upper pubic area, and she's quite proud of hers. And the thing is this that she's got fupa balls. There's a video on that too. There's a short if you want to see it, look it up, where she's got this hanging mass of I guess fatty tissue that hangs down like a nutsack kind of, and even her roommate says that the smell is pretty atrocious. So let's say you're saying that any man would hit that. You might think to hit it, but then when you get near it and a sort of smell emanates from it, would they still hit it? Would they just don a mask and take one for the team? This is a question actually. Because it's one thing, we're like, okay, let's say somebody, you can look past the weight and everything, you want a piece of ass, whatever. That's one thing. But what about the hygiene thing, the hygiene factor? Would guys still hit that? Well, that's what people are saying is anybody who has hit that it's because of money. So even that Nader guy, he's a grifter. The only reason he had anything to do with her is because she used to buy him the drugs, pay his groceries, do everything. Yeah, I guess the ones who are desperate who would do anything. But I'm sorry, if I were a guy, I'd rather like work my ass off at a real job than do do something like this. I don't know. I don't think I could. I just for me it would be the hygiene factor I couldn't get over. I would not be able to get past the hygiene. There's no way. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's like I yeah, I hear you. I mean, some people can do it. I don't think I could. I mean, especially if it's past like a threshold. I think everybody has like a line that they're willing to go. But homosexual. Oh yeah, that's like Pete. Uh, so homosexual, is that what it is? Maybe I haven't heard that. I'm gonna Google that too now. Homosexual. But tell me what is that? Cause see, I'm gonna learn something new. Oh my god, I just got a visual of her topless. Of my last search. Ah, homosexual. What is that? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's homosexual. Okay, I got you. Yeah, so you'd be right with that. I guess the homosexuals would totally do it. It's like, do you leave or do you say, hey, let's go take a shower? That would be my way, maybe. I would just kind of put it on myself, like, oh, you know what? I've been sweating all day. I've been working a lot. Do you mind? Let's go have a shower. I kind of maybe swing it that way. But the other thing is too, like she's also like talked about this Natter guy who gave her like three STIs, including gonorrhea. Like you're still gonna. She said that when she was about to go down on him at one point, or he was doing it with her, and all of a sudden there was some pus or something coming out of his thing. So come on, forget about hygiene. What about diseased? Would you still hit that? And I mean, come on. The other thing you're gonna have is a lot of women who, well, you know what? Because okay, there's a way to tell them, right? But I'm sorry, there's a lot of women too who like you have, for example, let's say it's not even bad hygiene, but let's say they have a yeast infection or something. Like, isn't that like bad enough? Like, I wouldn't want to be. Furthermore, it's transmittable. You know that men can get yeast infections and pass it on. Yeah, she'd probably pass out. Yeah, she got greened out. That happens with her. Yeah. So would men still do it if knowingly if they knew that woman had a yeast infection or some kind of other kind of infection? Hey, wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. She's got her sleep face on. Yeah. So she actually showed her test results after getting tested after Natter. So when I was younger, I didn't know or even care about yeast infections, but I'm 30 now, so now I'm not messing with no bad hygiene. Oh yeah. And the thing is, some women get yeast infections for everything and anything, but they need to treat it. It's not something you know. And some women are more prone to it than others, you know. I wouldn't mess with it. No way. That's bad enough. But then you have bad hygiene. So this woman, she's got also BV, which is like bacterial vaginosis or whatever, which is also again, it's a similar thing, right? Yeah. You know, there should be like some kind of thing for men to educate them and how, getting some kind of ramification just to hit something, hit a piece of tail, is not always worth it. Oh, really, eh? All right, well, that will sure boost her ego. Uh, if she's got no arms and no legs, there's a guy who would hit it. Well, I mean, I think there is someone for everyone. That's probably what it is, right? And I guess some people just don't care. They really don't care. Why are we barking? What are we barking at? Oh yeah, you tell him. You tell him. I've got big opinions over there. Oh my goodness. All right, that's enough. Yeah. See, even the dog is like not not liking this conversation. I think she's like, "Why are we talking about this, man?" Oh man. So yeah, I mean, uh, I do agree with you in that sense where some men will. Well, they say right if it has like a hole and two legs or a hole or whatever. But okay, can we stop that? Okay, that's enough. I don't know. I think she's hearing something outside. We got big security over here. It's like a 7 pounds of like lean, mean fighting machine over there. Yeah. Only thing is the dog's a female, so she's like, nah, not doing it. She likes the boys too. Like she prefers males. I'm not talking about dogs. I'm talking about she gravitates towards like males, like in human form more. She's all about the bromance, I guess. Even though she's not a bro, but she likes it. Yeah, she's interesting for sure. Like I thing is, in a way, I feel bad for her because I think that like anybody who is at the level or at the place in life where she is has underlying untreated like mental conditions. That through fault or no fault of their own, like it is something that is affecting everything in their life. And because she's kind of like loopy and like her life is so disheveled, this is the reason why people watch her. The reason I watch her so much because she has these glimmers, these times where she's so coherent, and she's got a brain in there. And other times it's literally lizard brain. That's it. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Even me, like the dog, I have to get up in the morning. I take her for 3 walks a day. It's a lot, and especially when it's raining, because she hates the rain. And you try to force the dog to go outside in the rain, and she puts the brakes on. She's like, "No, not going, not doing it. No way, no way. You can go. I'm staying here." I'm like, "Yeah, and where are you gonna pee on the floor?" I think not. But dogs are the best, though. Dogs are awesome. I couldn't live without a dog. They're. Oh, that speaking of animals too. Uh, Actually, it's funny you say that she feels she's like a Sappa character. There's actually somebody created a Sappa character of her. It was so funny. It was awesome. I loved it. I think it was on on Reddit. Actually, if you go Reddit has its own subreddit for her for Foodie Beauty, and I think it's on there. I wonder if I could pull it up because it was cute. They did a good job. Um, Yeah, so speaking of pets too, is she's got two cats, and that's a lot of people are upset with her about too. Is that those cats are so neglected, and then she's talking about like getting other pets and stuff, and it's kind of like take care of what you have, like those cats are just not being taken care of. So there's a lot of people who just feel so bad for them. So I'm just checking to see if I find that post on Reddit. Is It was cute. Yeah, a lot of people say that about watching people eat. Is it satisfy them and it actually um, keeps them like eating healthier? But I saw that Nikocado was back online. I saw he had a video the other day. Um, is he officially back? Do you know? Oh, I have a picture of the S Jam guy and her together here on Reddit, and this is they say they look like brother and sister. Oh, this is a golden one. They photoshopped her face onto onto him. It's golden. Oh yeah, here's another. I can't find that South Park one, but here's a before and after of what she actually used to look like. She's kind of cute before, you know. He probably did, but then the question was from the users is whether it could reach because apparently she needs a man with a sizable thing, um, a sizable member to reach places. Because she says when you're at this size, you need that, right? I can't find that. Ah, too bad. I'll have to look for another day, I think. Yeah, the face swap was awesome. I loved it. No, no, that's what I'm saying. And she would clean up nice. And I think what it is she had lost weight and like when she was with Nader because he was kind of cooking healthy for her. And then she's just getting it all back again, unfortunately. So, and the thing is, it's not even about like the like body shaming or weight shaming or anything like that. It's just you could tell that her health is just getting just completely trashed, you know. But yeah, a lot of people think that SGM hit it. Oh, so yeah, apparently one of the guys that she met up with, she said he had a small member, couldn't reach, so she wasn't interested. So she was body shaming men, I guess, in a way. Yeah, well, exactly, because otherwise you're not reaching anywhere, right? There's extra flesh to contend with, so you would have to have a few inches, and not just the optical variety. Was it Remington that had that commercial a few years ago? Like it must have been 10 years ago now, where they came out with this commercial where it was about manscaping and how if you manscape you gain a whole optical inch. I thought it was hilarious. So yeah, so she definitely says that. Oh, but that's another thing too is um, yeah, I know it's like it's okay for women to do it, but not for men. I don't get that either. Like women will not have any of it. It's like oh, like it's to the point where you can't it's impossible for you not to be like how dare you not be attracted to me, like how is that? I think in the US it's even worse, isn't it? Like women have this sense of entitlement. Actually, I was watching a YouTube video today, or a short, I think something popped up on one of my screens, and they were talking about how American women get a rude awakening when they go to Japan, because in Japan apparently uh, women and just the population is taught in general to never be like the tallest nail sticking out because they say that the hammer always hits the I guess the tallest one. So everybody there kind of keeps their head down, and women actually are far more self-conscious than they are and less sure of themselves than American women. So when American women go there, they think because they have the easy street in the States, they go there, they don't realize that there might be a 7 or 8 in the US, but when they go to Japan, they're not even a 4, a 4 out of 10, and they'd have to work twice as hard to get any kind of recognition that they can't stand it, that they don't get that attention. Well, I mean, if a woman told you that, then clearly she's got double standards. So she's saying that it's okay. Sorry, sorry. So women told you that it's okay if you have a preference when it comes to women, but you're not allowed to say it out, like out loud. You mean? Because if that's what she meant, that's just ludicrous. I'm sorry to say this, but a lot of people in general just need to be like just put in their place and told like facts. Um, and this whole body positive movement is one thing when it started, but it has spiraled into another realm, like out of control. Because yeah, but what quality guy? And at the end of the day, like why is it you just want to get just want someone to hit that? Like that's all you want? You don't want anything meaningful ever in your life? You don't want like well yeah, so social media is another one. I was watching something else too where a girl was asked if she would be yeah, Lizzo. I do know Lizzo. I don't know her well. Like I don't watch her or like but I'm familiar with some of her stuff and I don't see what's so hot about her and why what the thing is, what the deal is. I don't get it. Like just because you throw it in someone, you force feed it to them, they're supposed to like it. Life doesn't work like that, honey. I'm sorry. Like I've accepted the fact too. Like I've never been like like that uh, super skinny or even I've always been overweight pretty much all my life and I've never ever thought that oh well every guy has to be attracted to me. I always said okay well some boobies some I'm not their type. Everybody has their type and I'm not everybody's jam and I think that goes for everybody and anybody. I don't get what people get offended if somebody just doesn't they're not into you. And even if they're into you physically, it doesn't mean that there's any other kind of chemistry. You could physically be into someone and still think that there's no other connection whatsoever. So I don't really get it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, she's not completely unattractive. I think everybody does have something attractive about her. But I mean, is she is she at a healthy weight? Like break it down on that level. Is she on a medical level? Is she at a healthy weight? I think it'd be hard to argue that she's at a healthy weight. Like it's science, right? So well that's it too. I think a lot of women if they carry the weight in the right places, a woman could be overweight and she'll still like she'll still look good. And then some women that's like for example if you take Foodie Beauty, she carries like pretty much all her weight around her midsection and that's she's got that apple type body, which again is not everybody's cup of tea, right? Where you look at some more curvy, women who have like they would be considered BBW, but they have it in the right places, right? So, and it's also how someone carries himself too, right? I mean, what Lizzo has going for her, she's got the confidence, right? So, and I mean, she's making a career out of it, so good on her. She's not my cup of tea. I mean, even her music, I'm not feeling her music so much. So, but that's a personal preference. But I have an unpopular opinion about a lot of people. So like so okay. Question for you then: would you hit Foodie Beauty? I would. If you're not really attracted to Lizzo, then I don't think you'd go for Foodie Beauty either. I'll just take a guess, but I'll add in the other factors too if you want. I think if I were a man, I can't think of anybody's name offhand. Okay, throw me. Do you know a BBW that would be more along the lines of what you would find attractive? Oh, I was asking if you Foodie Beauty, if you would hit that. A lot of women say that their bodies shouldn't be criticized because they go through so much. Okay, yeah, okay, you don't need to criticize her stretch marks. You don't need to criticize if her belly isn't as tight after having kids and whatever. But are you not allowed to criticize if she's carrying an extra 150 pounds of weight? Like, you need to just accept it and be 100% okay with it and not, like, even be allowed to encourage her, hey, sweetie, let's go for a walk at all? Like, where do you draw the line when people say, oh, their body shouldn't be criticized? It's not even about criticism. 5 million, eh? That's your price? All right. Oh, 5 million. Hmm. 5 million. I don't know if I would do it for 5 million. I'd have to think about it. Oh, I'd have to think about it. But yeah, I have to sleep on that one. Yeah. Uh, so women. This is the thing is if, yeah, no one's saying like, you know, women shouldn't be criticized. Don't give uninvited criticism per se to someone. But at the same time, when a woman is kind of forcing you to accept her and be attracted to her, then you are allowed to have an opinion. If it's live and let live and no one, you just politely declined to date her and then she got up in your face and or she's all like, well, why, because this and that, and you're not allowed. I'm sorry, you are allowed in that case because you're allowed to have a preference. Like, there's certain things you can't help. Like, yeah, don't criticize that stuff, and obviously not. Don't Nobody should be. Uh, let's just not be 100% like superficial to begin with. That's not the point here, right? But I think, and for family you gotta do everything. Oh, for family you gotta do everything. Oh yeah. uh, so anything she wants for 5 million, I don't know, man. Would you? Because now you're really like going hard here. I don't know. I'm gonna do everything for 5 million. Oh man. We should do a poll on that. Really? So women approach you to get your number, and when you say basically no, thank you, then you're gay. I don't know any BBW names, so that's why I was asking you if you could give me a name. But I'm sure there's some Instagram like BBW models that would be, okay. Um, yeah, but that's it. If she approaches you, it's just like, okay. So what would happen if I approach a guy and he says no to me? Like, can it just be simply he's not into me, or can it be that, hey, maybe you have a girlfriend, or maybe, what if you are gay? Whatever. Well, why? What is their business? What the reason is if you just say no, thank you? Like, I'm not interested. Oh man, I think some women need some like a healthy dose of rejection in their life, because men have to face it all the time, right? That's not fair. Men have to like face rejection like every time they approach a woman, the possibility for rejection. But then I think that's what it is. Women don't know how to handle it because they've not been historically been the ones to approach men. So when they approach it, they think that, oh, well, I can get anybody, and I'm a woman. So, you know, if I say jump, you say how high. I think women have become delusional in a way. Not all, not all. I'm not gonna, just have quite a few of them, unfortunately. And it's hard dating now. You know what? You can Google something. Google is my friend. Whoa, there's some. Oh, actually, here's a good one. What about what's her name? That she's a famous one. Oh, I forget her name. Oh, I'm bad. Tess Holiday. You know Tess Holiday. If I deny a woman my number 9 times out of 10, it's because I'm in a relationship because I'm not mean like that. Even if you have a girlfriend and I have a number, it's just a slight to them. Give me a name. Tess Holiday. Look up Tess Holiday. Um, yeah. Well, if they think it's a slight to them, that's okay. That's you know what it is. That's projection. They're projecting their own insecurities onto you, and you don't need to take that. I'm sorry. You'd be well within your right to be like, I'm sorry, boo boo. Like I have a girl. It's nothing on you. I'm in a relationship, so holla at me later, maybe. Um, Now she's also a shorter girl, but she's very BBW. So I don't know if that's a fair one. Mm. Do you have preference for race? I know everything BBW now. The thing is this: that term has been hijacked too because uh, curvy is now has been taken by BBW. BBW has now been claimed by just other women where now it's BBBW or something like that for like the super overweight. I don't even know. Okay, so for example, this uh, industry standard wise, she would be considered, I guess, a plus size model. But on the street side of things, I don't think she would be considered that plus. I don't know her name, but what do you think of her? You can see she's not a stick figure, right? It doesn't have excessive. Okay. Oh, I'd have to look. I'd have to look. I don't know. This is a research project. Yeah, the one I just showed. She's not bad at all. Like she's she's got some meat on her bones, but she's not. But I mean, even if you look at I don't know who this girl is, but if you look at she's actually got shape, right? She's not like skinny like a skinny model, but she's not like super overweight either, right? Well, yeah, I think that goes with the body type, right? Anyway, I mean, well, if you go by that logic, if you say BB, if stomach is the biggest thing on the body, then Foodie Beauty is your girl. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna have to get out because I have to walk the dog. So I might hop on later. I'll see how it goes. Um, do some research, get some pics, names. We'll pick this up another time. It was nice chatting with you again. And we'll do this again. Okay. All right. She's gonna. Yeah, it's fun. Okay. Sorry, I gotta go because she's gonna have an accident here. So I'll be back probably later. Okay. Take care for now. Bye. Bye. You too.